We're in today with the GTX 980. This is a 2014 video card with 2048 shaders, 4GB of VRAM GDDR5, running at 1266 MHz on the core clock and 1800 MHz on the memory clock. It's got 256 bits bus width, and we're gonna pair it up with this Intel Xeon E5 2699 V4 with 22 cores. I think this is a very fantastic video card. I think it's gonna run really nice. And the only thing I can do is jump in a couple of games and see how this video card holds. Let's go. Let's start with Fortnite. In this situation, you can actually see on 1080p with performance mode, the video card and the system is doing a fantastic work. You know, I got nearly 300 FPS. You can actually see the video card is being utilized here. There's a lot of performance going on, and I don't want to spoil it because there's a lot of things happening here. So first off, I started the game with 22 cores. You know, in this situation, you can actually see that it's doing a fantastic work, but the problem is I had to disable the cores in the BIOS because Fortnite was not utilizing the video card properly. You know, I just had 40% load only on the video card, and I was like, okay, this is not okay. So I had to put it on 12 cores in this situation, and you can actually see that the video card is now 80% loaded. I mean, the CPU is doing the job, so yeah, definitely it's in the right direction. That's what I'm trying to say in this case. I'm not judging the CPU, but I think Fortnite was not utilizing 22 cores in this situation, and the GTX 980 was like underloaded, you know, so there was no load, 40-50%, a lot of spikes, and barely 200 FPS. Only 12 cores without hyper-threading. You can actually see that I got nearly 300 FPS. I have nearly 300 FPS with this video card, and I'm on performance mode. The temperature is good, the average is good. I got only 1.3 GB of VRAM utilization. I mean, that is not the best, how should I say, utilization on the VRAM, but I don't want to use the VRAM and have lag on it. So having 300 FPS, maybe display port in the back, because they got this video card got so many display ports in the back. I think it will be just awesome to use a 240 Hz monitor for this video card. Would be a treat, seriously. But in this case, this is the best performance you can get from a video card like this. I like this. I really like it. I'm not joking. And in this case, it's the best choice I could have made, seriously. We need to see how Starfield is working with this. So the last time I was here in the game, I had an RTX video card, and I made some very interesting settings. So what I've done is I put FSR, and I enable frame generation on, yes, and I've done some custom settings here in order for me to not see the frame generation effect, you know. So in this situation, you can actually see the quality is not that bad, you know, even though it's on low quality, a little modification, you can see that it's playable, this game. It's doing fantastic in this occasion with this video card. Doesn't have any problems. Maximum load on the video card with 47 degrees with 69% power on the fan of the speed, you know, because I cannot put it on 100% because it sounds like a jet turbine. But if I keep it like this, I got nice temperature, nearly more than a little half, and that's it, you know. With adjustment on the fan, I can keep the video card cool, and I can utilize the video card properly. And by the way, the CPU, I'm still with 12 cores with hyper-threads disabled. In this situation, you can actually see that the game is running fantastic. I'm actually surprised. I thought I had to go restart and enable back the core on the CPU, but apparently it's doing fantastic. So 60% load on the CPU, and in this case you can see that it's still playable, and I like it. Hey guys, feels great to have you back. What do you think about the GTX 980 running in Cyberpunk with 46-49 FPS? Well, it doesn't have any upscaling. Let me show you. So I got custom, and I disable resolution scaling. If you put on low as a profile, it's enabling upscaling, you know. So I just wanted to show you how Cyberpunk is working with 1080p on low details without any upscaling. So it's using the core at maximum. I got a 50 degrees on the video card, 40-50% load on the CPU, because here is the place where I learned that 12 cores without hyper thread threads in this game with this CPU has got the best average, you know. So I learned this in this game in Cyberpunk with this CPU with this E5, you know. So in this case we need to use upscaling. Let's try go there and see if we can get super sampling resolution, and we're gonna put balance. Let's try with balance first. All right, balance, boy. So give me 70 FPS, 2.3 gig of VRAM utilization, maximum core load, you know, yada yada yada, 48 degrees, 10.1 gig of system RAM being utilized. Having this amount of FPS is actually fantastic. In this case, 60 FPS, it's achievable with this video card with some upscaling on balance. You can go hardcore on performance, but you'll have artifacts and other. If you're interested, you can do it, but you need to understand that on balance, this video card can actually do the job. In Counter-Strike with this video card and the system, you can actually see it using the video card properly, seriously, with high details and fidelity FX on balance. The video card is being utilized at maximum. The VRAM, it's using 3.5 gig of VRAM in this situation, hundreds of FPS in this case with this video card, and only 48 degrees on the temperature of the core. I got 300 watts consumption from this video card in this computer, and the system itself doesn't have any problems. I mean, it's a fantastic performance in this case. You can actually see that I got 50% load on the CPU with 38 degrees on this occasion. 9.1 gig of system RAM utilized here with this computer. I think the load on the CPU is great. The temperature is great. There is no spikes under 5 ms. An overall performance in Counter-Strike with this setup, it's great. You know, I do want to say it one more time. This is high details, not very high. You can put it on very high, then you will lose the FPS, because I was nearly on nearly 200 FPS in some situation with this computer. When it comes to PUBG, you can clearly see that the game is doing fantastic with 1080p. I put everything on low details so I can see the maximum FPS. I got 100% render scale, and in this situation it's definitely a good performance overall. Not the best, not the greatest, you know, not the worst in this situation, but yeah, I can say that this video card it's pushing over 100 FPS. 3.2 gig of VRAM utilization, 70-80% load on the core, and it's very interesting to see this type of performance. In this case, you can see that the GPU core is not maxed out, so I'm guessing I have a problem with the cores. Seriously, 12 cores, apparently it's not enough. So in this situation, I think I have to put more cores in order to get better performance. I didn't thought I will see this, seriously, but it's a good experiment, and I managed to see something interesting now with PUBG. Apparently in this game I require more cores in order to get better performance. So let's jump in Crossout with maximum details. This is gonna be very interesting because this is the first time I'm seeing this computer reaching 360 watts consumption from the wall. I got the CPU used, I got the video card used, I got 126 FPS overall. It looks fantastic, it's running fantastic, and it's doing exactly what I want in a game. You know, work, looks fantastic. So yeah, averaging really nice. 3.3 gig of VRAM utilization here with this video card and this computer. Not going to lie, this is what I want from this. Majority of the time whenever I'm starting a game like this, they say they want to put VSync. I think the VSync here will be a very bad thing to activate, because it doesn't show me the true colors of this computer now. You can actually see on maximum details it looks fantastic, it's running fantastic, you know, so averaging really well. If the frame time is okay, 8.6 on the frame time, and I think this is what you need from a computer like this. The GPU is still holding pretty well. So yeah, overall performance with this computer, it's great. For the first time I'm seeing a game that is utilizing the resource from my computer. If we're jumping in Farlight with this combination, with this computer, with this video card, on maximum details unlocked, you can actually see that the video card and the system itself is doing a fantastic job. Look at the VRAM utilization. 3.6 gig of VRAM utilized here with this video card. I mean, it's a fantastic performance overall. I got a nice performance from the video card. I got a nice performance from the system itself. It's using 340 watts consumption in this case with maximum details. I'm 100% sure I will not use it like this, because usually I put it on low details, and that's it. If there is any problems there, then this is how I would like to use it, with low details unlocked, and that's it. Distressing the video card. On maximum details, I'm I'm actually surprised. It's using 99% load on the core. Fantastic load on the video card. The temperature is 53 degrees with 69% fan speed. Nice. But overall performance on the video card, it's great. You know, look at the frame time, 5.8 ms, 6 ms. This is fantastic. The whole system with the video card, it's doing great. This is getting out of hand because I'm starting to like a single player mode, seriously. I don't know, it takes so long to jump in online, and it's pissing me off every single time I'm going there. Somebody's killing me, destroying me. I like this video card, how it's running here, seriously. The GTX 980 is a fantastic option apparently in this case with this system. The video card is benefiting from the computer. Maximum load on the core of the video card with 51 degrees. I will say this is a great performance in this occasion. Hundreds of FPS on average, under 10 ms. But if I really want to get into the details, I will say that this is maximum. The only thing I didn't put, it was advanced shadows and stuff like that. But the overall performance is great. You know, if I want more stress on the video card, I think I can put like 1.5 frame scale, 2 frame scale or something like that, and I will definitely lower the FPS and load the video card, you know, the VRAM. But in this situation, without stressing it too much with frame scale and stuff like that, I think this is an overall good performance. I got 330 watts consumption from the wall on this computer, doing fantastic. 3.6 gig, nearly 3.7 gig of VRAM utilization. I think the video card, it's taking this game in single player very well, you know, with 4 gig of VRAM capacity this video card has, you know. So it's not like the GTX 970. It was just a joke, you know. So if I'm interested on playing GTA 5, doing some mission, definitely the right system and the right video card for this. When it comes to custom video cards, I think this one takes the cake, seriously. I mean, when it comes to performance too, you know, because there's a couple of video cards like that. Galaxy Hall of Fame, it's just unique video card, but this one, it's on another level. When it comes to this video card, this iChill video card, you can see it from a mile, it's very weird, you know. But GTX 980, it's medium video card, you know. It's not that big, it's not that small, it's utilizing 2 6-pin connectors, so it needs to be a mid-size video card. This video card from Inno3D, it's ginormous, you know. It's got a huge radiator. It's got on the side a fan that is blowing on. I don't know what is blowing on, but maybe it's putting fresh air to the fans. I don't know. It's just fantastic, you know. It's got some LEDs like it's a racing spacecraft, you know, on it, and it's just cool. If you want to get a GTX 980, there are cheaper ones. There's a couple of models that are fantastic. There's a couple super fast video cards, super fast GTX 980s. You know, there's no problem on the market finding the GTX 980. You know, the only problem is to find the model you like. You know, the Subventor for the model like this. I like this one because they have big radiator and a fan on the side, and it looks like a spaceship. Considering how advanced Fidelity FX and FSR came today, how awesome they are implemented in the games, I will say even this GTX 980 is still capable. I am off the camera, I was fucking surprised how nice it was working in Starfield. You understand? I had 2080 Ti and RTX video cards running at the beginning of the game. You know, when it was launched, it was crap. You understand? It was horrible. The performance in the game was miles away how I wanted it. But now, today, with FSR, I can play with the GTX 980, and I freaking love it. I like the video card. I recommend it. But hey, if you can get it cheap, it's worth it. If you have any suggestion in the future for this video card, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.